from IKEA. I just went for a look, not to buy anything, but I think in all honesty you can never go to IKEA and not actually buy anything. So I'm just going to share with you a couple of the small things I purchased, not very many at all. And while I was there, I was actually recording I had some unusual and funky kind of storage solutions and ideas there that I hadn't seen before. So I'm actually going to prepare a little video of kind of, the funky storage solutions that I found separate to this one as well. So keep an eye out for that one. It should be coming up in the coming days as well. So when I was in IKEA, like most people, when you don't go with a purpose, or at least when I don't go with a purpose or a function for my shopping trip to IKEA, I just end up with a whole load of random things, which is pretty much what I have here. So I'll share them with you. Some of them were new things that I hadn't seen before as well, because I kind of go to IKEA, well, not a lot, but I'd be pretty familiar with their regular stock. So one of the things that I picked up was this adorable little clock. It's actually sort of a print on canvas of a clock with then obviously the clock details in it. And if you've been watching some of my other videos, you might have caught glimpses of some of the funky clocks that we have in the house. We have a beautiful one downstairs in the dining room of photographs of Florence and Rome and Venice that I made again from IKEA products as well. But this I loved, so I bought this because it's pink as well, and pink are my kind of business colours. I bought this for the office because we don't actually have a clock in there that we use. So I thought that was really cute, and it was only €6 as well, so really cool bargain. They had it in other colours. I think they had it in like a sort of a minty green and sort of a light blue as well, so really liked that. The next thing I bought was more kind of functional. It's a brush for the dishes and stuff. But the one thing I absolutely love about these particular types of brushes is it's suction cupped. So I like, above my sink there's a press, and obviously there's an underneath to the press. So I actually suction cup my dish brush to the top of that so that it drips down into my sink, so that I don't get all that sort of like gunky gooey stuff sort of on your brush if you pop it into a canister this way around. So that's why I love these kind of suction cup things. And again, I think this is like $1.15, so it's not expensive at all. Another new thing that I saw at IKEA is this little booklet of Postits. I thought they were really cute. I'm not going to even try and pronounce what they're actually called. I'll sort of type it below so that you can see it. It's a mad sort of Swedish word. But let me show you, let me take it out of the packaging and show you how cool this is. I love Post-its. In the office or just around the house and stuff, they're very useful, but I really liked this. I thought it would be perfect for like your handbag, or sort of, just on the go, even for in the car for notes or messages and things like that. So it actually, you can see here, it came like this. This is the front of it, and this is inside. So you get these sort of like big Post-its, and then you get sort of half that size and a selection of little mini-me Post-its as well. I thought that was really cute, the fact that it folds up into a nice little sort of like little booklet, because I often find, even though I've put Post-its and that into my handbags or things like that, sometimes they get dog-eared and stuff because they're not protected, but with this they are protected. This was only €2 as well, so that was a real bargain. And you actually get, let me see, so you get 50 of each kind. So that is not bad. That's not a bad deal at all for €2. So that was another quick purchase. Then I got two of these kind of like clear glass soap dispensers. I've been wanting something like this for our ensuite and main bathroom for a while. I ideally would have liked taller ones, because I pretty much just guesstimating the quantity this will hold. Does it actually tell me on the label? It doesn't. I think that, sort of when you buy a bottle of the hand soap, it's going to be too much for this, which will slightly annoy me. But I like them. They're small, they're dinky, and they're clear as well, and I like the silver top. And they've got a good spring in them as well. These are only $4.50 each. So I thought that was a really good, they have other ones. They have coloured ones and white ones, and ones with sort of a more kind of like ornate glass finish on them as well. if your decor is a little bit different. Always pick up some napkins when I'm in IKEA. I use sort of like paper napkins day to day. Obviously I take out the fancy napkins when we've got guests and things like that. But just when I'm having like breakfast, lunch or dinner, I'll just use a paper napkin myself as opposed to like a linen one. So I always pick some of those up when I'm there. Another thing that I bought is actually a doormat. Which has this giant red heart on it. I just thought it was really sweet. My door is red as well, so it'll complement well. And it was only €5. I think it was reduced from, God, I think it was reduced from 9 or maybe €10. So again, really good bargain. And then again, I had seen boxes in this color and shape there, but not the sort of the inside. Again, I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the box. Here's, you can see what would that be? Tijana, maybe. Excuse my Swedish. Basically what it is a pink box, pink storage box like this. Nice finish. But on the inside, it has like these dividers, which I thought was really cool. And what I'm actually going to be doing or trying to do with this is for our wedding planning business, one of the things we always have with us on a wedding day is an emergency kit. Now obviously my emergency kit for a wedding day is considerably larger than this one. But I've always wanted to sort of bring out my own mini version for brides who probably don't have a wedding planner or who'd like to have something themselves. So I'm going to test this out and see if this style of box works. I like the fact that it has like 12 little storage compartments in it, so I can sort of assign different things for the bridal emergency kit to this. Again, this was really inexpensive. It was €3.50. And in a lovely shade of pink as well. They had other colours, they had whites as well, but obviously pink is my colour. And it does come with, you know, if you wanted to use this in your home or your office or somewhere for storage, it does come with a little label sticky thing that you can put on one of the sides to obviously label it so that you know what's inside. I won't be doing that just yet, because obviously my intention for this box is a little bit different than probably its purpose. And of course, last but not least, I couldn't go to IKEA without going to their pick and mix. I absolutely love, love, love the IKEA pick and mix for several reasons. They have such a variety of gorgeous, tasty sweets, but also it's really, well, I don't want to say inexpensive. It's about €1 per 100 grams. Unfortunately, not many sweets actually made at home. There's just, you know, a couple down the bottom there that I'm saving for later. But they're really tasty, really good. And if you're considering like a candy bar for your kid's birthday or for your wedding or some function, it's a great way. You can go to IKEA, obviously, and stock up on lovely glasses and vases and bowls and stuff, and then also buy the candy there as well to fill them with for the party. So it's a great idea, and we did something similar when we did our IKEA wedding workshops with them almost 2 years ago now. We used their candy, their pick and mix bar, and their beautiful glass jars and vases and bowls, whatever we find that suited, to create a candy station for the wedding as well. So very easily done, very inexpensive. So that's my kind of mini haul for going to IKEA. Obviously it was crazy there. Today is Sunday and the weather's a little bit unkind. It's sort of showering a lot and stuff. It took us probably about 15 minutes to park the car. So we were already exhausted by the time we even got into the store. But as I said, I took some footage in that of some funky, cool kind of storage ideas and solutions while I was there. And I'm going to kind of put together, I suppose, like a montage of my favorites of those storage solutions. So do keep an eye out in the coming days for that kind of, for that video, because as I mentioned, they're solutions that I hadn't seen before. I don't know if they're brand new products or anything like that. I just hadn't, you know, they hadn't come across them before, and they're sort of a little bit more unusual. They're not like standard sizings, or they're sort of multifunctional, funky colors and things like that. So if you're looking for a statement piece that's not hugely expensive, I think the most expensive one that I kind of videoed was maybe about 75 euro. So not hugely expensive at all. Cool. Well, listen, I will leave you at that. I'd love to know what you like to buy in IKEA, what your favourite products are. If you've recently done a haul, please do leave a link to it in the comments below. I'd love to check it out. And I shall talk to you guys soon. Thanks a million. Bye-bye.